morning, to all you beautiful people out there. Welcome back to the Brandon Mason Show. We got a lot to talk about this morning. I get my whole damn setup here going on, man. I swear to God, every time I get in the booth, I start talking and getting things going. Things get manipulated on my desk. I will tell you that right now. So hopefully we can get things back in full effect here in the live stream. Everybody in here, welcome back to the show. I hope I got all this stuff set up because, man, oh, man, I was moving some things around, organizing some things, trying to make my desk better. But good morning to all you beautiful people coming in here this morning. All you guys coming in, I greatly appreciate you. We can all sit back and enjoy today's morning. Today, some people are off to school today. Some people are not. Down here in Florida, we have kids at home, and so that could be tough and challenging at times. But we got a lot to talk about this morning, people. Putin, is he sick? People in the chat right now, you know, you're coming to the live stream right now. I'm checking some of these things, make sure that you guys are seeing what I'm seeing. Good morning to you. Is Putin sick or not? Zelensky make this announcement. This could be a big-time situation in the war, Ukraine, Russia. I'm going to break that down. We're going to go over a bunch of things today. We're going to talk about, obviously, what that would look like if he's sick. We're going to talk about Zelensky, why he made this announcement, why he came up with this. Is this a strong war tactic? We're going to go in today, Donald Trump, the vision of war. And then we're going to talk about at the end, Donald Trump, America focused, and why this is so important on the war, the strategies, the ships, all the stuff happening this morning in the show. Good morning to all you guys. Pitbull, Mama, love having you in here. And fix that echo there. There we go. Diane Mangle in the chat, we appreciate you. Bruce Jeff Lee, Captain in the house. Captain Mickey Mouse, to say it fully. How the hell are you guys doing? Nathan, how you feeling out there? Hope you're practicing your Madden out there. Pops in the building, greatly appreciate you joining us every single day. Tracy, are you sewing out there? Are you still sewing? I know you got up early this morning. Will I am, how the hell are you doing? Greatly appreciate you. I know you had a lot going on. I appreciate you popping here this morning to have a quick conversation. As you guys know, as we get to the end of today's show, or partly through it, as long as we hit 100 people in the live stream, guess what we're going to do? We're going to spin that. We'll give out some money today, as we've been doing on a daily basis. We have people coming here making some money. We greatly appreciate that. And just so you know, if you win on today's show, it goes to your PayPal. If you don't have PayPal, we try to send it via Zelle. Some people coming into the chat also have Apple Pay, so we want to make that announcement, let you know that we have to add that to our business. Let's move on to the piece of the conversation right now, people. We've been talking about this, about the war. We've been talking about politics. We've been talking about sports, entertainment, all that, right? And when I take a look at what's going on right now, Putin, is the man sick? Is he not sick, right? And this is a big conversation right now. I'm going to slow it down. I'm scrolling up real quick to see the photos that we have that are in effect here in our live stream. Yep, I got some here. Let me check on something real quick. Putin, here we go. Here we go. I had to take a look at something else real quick to make sure that we have that picture of Putin to pull up on the screen. Now, why some of this is interesting, I know some people are like, obviously, if Putin is sick, what's Russia going to do? What is the actual focus point that people have? We just started the live stream this morning. Chrome's in the building. How the hell you doing?
Make some noise!
You know, we appreciate you, Chrome, coming into the live stream. Greatly appreciate you coming in here and having a conversation this morning. Look, Putin, obviously, is in control of Russia, right? And has taken over Ukraine in a lot of ways. In some ways, he's failing, right? People coming to the chat right now, greatly appreciate you coming in the building. Smack that like button right now. Listen, Ukraine needed a lot of help to conquer a lot of shit going on, right? And you guys know, coming to the chat right now, you guys know what's going on. Smack that like button right now. What's the difficult part about this, I'm going to dive into this, is Zelensky make this announcement. People said, yeah, it's true. Some people said, no, it's not true. And then I started thinking to myself, if it is true, Putin's not going to say it anyway. And if it's not true, this is a great tactic for Ukraine. Why? Because it starts to get people looking at Putin a little bit more like, hey, what are you doing? Like, we got to start moving into the next chapter here. The next person that will step in, do they want to do what Putin is doing? Do they want to take over Ukraine? Do they want to go, constantly and continuously blow up churches and schools and keep killing people? This is a part of the conversation that I think is so important, because this war is also dictating a lot of things around. I'm talking about the economy. I'm talking about other people like China, how they're looking at Taiwan, how these other countries are looking at how they can start doing some things because America right now is focused on this, right? Am I right or wrong in the chat? Is America focused on this damn war, trying to end this war? Other countries in Europe, people like that in Poland, connected. All those people from Ukraine came running across into Poland. And it was like, do we stop them? I mean, you're going to have an when I say infestation, people, that sounds kind of bad. It sounds like I'm saying they got like ants or something. I'm not saying it's a bad infestation. I'm just saying you have an overpopulated location because obviously all the Ukrainian people running for their lives, women running with children, even men running with children. A lot of men stayed back, even women stayed back to fight for their country. But do you understand that country, the turmoil of that country, and I have all kinds of pictures. I'm not gonna show people on the live stream people blown up and shit like that. That's not really what we're doing today. But if Putin is sick, and they're saying, I'm going to pull it up on the screen right now. If you're just joining us today, I appreciate you.
Make some noise!
And if you're watching, get ready because we're going to spin that wheel today and give out some money. I just want you guys to understand that. Hopefully this is connected. I don't know if that's actually going through or not on my live stream. There we go. I didn't actually show it there. There's the wheel. There we go. We got to spin that damn thing and give some damn money today. People on the live stream, where are you based? Drop it in the chat right now. Where you guys based? Brittany's joining us today. We greatly appreciate Brittany coming to the chat right now, hanging out with us. We're talking about Putin. Is he sick? Drop your location in the chat. What state are you based in? If you're not in the U.S., put your country in the chat. People are going to start connecting in here. We have people going on dates in here. I've been saying that. People are going on dates from our live stream. I found that out. Thought that was cool. People coming into the chat right now. And Pimple Mama had to drop the smoke in the chat. If you're over there and you're stressed out, sit back and do what?
Smoke weed every day.
Saying that happens. That happens, right? So listen, I'm going to break this down for you a little bit better. So when I'm taking a look at what Putin is doing from the beginning, a lot of people came into the chat, and even myself were like, man, Putin's an asshole. Look, I will say this. To go over there and blow up children and women, innocent people, I believe he's an asshole for that. 1,000%, that's what it is. Now, are there things that we don't know about Putin? Are there things we don't know about Russia? Are there things we don't know about the relationship? I've seen a girl on TikTok jump on there and go, people over there in the U.S. don't know shit about what's going on because you don't know our history. And you know what? At first, I'm like, this girl's going at her. Then I started thinking in my head, and you know what? They got a lot of things going on over there that we don't know about the land. They got allies over there. Ukraine has allies, obviously, like America. We got people, boots on the ground. I know Ukraine is happy about that, but I know Russia is pissed off. Putin does not want people like America to be based right there because they just feel threatened, right? And they want their land back for whatever freaking reason. But the problem is how they're doing it. Airstrikes, blowing up buildings, taking out innocent people. This is the part of the problem that becomes shitty. Now, let's talk about the sickness for a second. And I'm going to pull it up on the screen. I'm going to read it to you because I want you guys to understand what is being said, what the message is. And if we're in the horizontal screen, which you'll see when we get to the new studio, by the way, downtown Miami, we have a new studio that's going to be built out very, very nicely for all the guests that come on the show. But I have on here, I'm going to pull up the message. Okay, so I'm going to read it to you and what's being said. And is Putin suffering from a deadly disease, right? Zelensky says he will die soon, okay? Here's the thing, okay? Speculation regarding Vladimir Putin, okay, I'm reading to you. Vladimir Putin's health has reached new levels after Ukrainian President Zelensky made the bold statement, okay, that the Russian President Putin will die soon, okay? And here's the thing. New reports indicate that Putin is struggling with a serious health issue such as cancer and Parkinson's, as evidenced by shaking limbs and puffy features. Okay, you watch us right now on the live stream. In the chat right now, smack that like button right now. Get ready. We had 100 people in the building. We're spinning out. We'll get up some damn money. Pay attention. People are going to read it one more time to you. Listen to what I'm saying. We're talking about Putin. Is he sick? And remember, we're going to dive into a bunch of conversation right now. We're going to get into Zelensky opens up a strong war tactic. We're going to talk about Donald Trump, the vision of war, how this can end or what will happen with other countries. And we're going to go into Donald Trump, America focused, and why this shit is so damn important. So right now, let me read this to you one more time. Pay attention, okay? Here we go. Is Putin suffering from a deadly disease? Zelensky says he will die soon. Here's the truth and here's the message. Speculation regarding Vladimir Putin's health has reached new levels after Ukrainian President Zelensky made the bold statement that the Russian president will die soon. Now, that's a bold freaking statement. In the chat right now, if you guys are watching, everybody in the chat, put Putin and put Zelensky in the chat right now. Or put Russia, put Ukraine. Lucky person that drops that in the chat is going to make some money this morning. So make sure you put Zelensky, Putin, or put Russia, put Ukraine, or put them all, whatever you want. Let YouTube know what we're talking about, okay, in the live stream right now. I'm reading this to you. Speculation regarding Vladimir Putin's health has reached new levels after Zelensky, okay, Ukrainian president, made the bold statement that the Russian president, Putin, will die soon. News reports indicate that Putin is struggling with serious health issues, okay, such as cancer and Parkinson's, okay, as evidenced by shaking limbs and puffy features. The Kremlin persists in denying everything. So obviously, he's denying it, right? Saying, not true, not true. This has been a conversation, though, that has been going on now for, at the end of last year, this was really speculated. And now it's building up. So it's either true that he is very sick, right? Or it's getting closer and closer to something happening to Putin. Listen what I'm saying, people. This is my belief, my opinion. Doesn't need to be true. So this is in quotes, okay? Either he is very sick, okay, right now, or it's getting closer to something happening to Putin, regardless. Whether it's from within, whether it's from the outside. But people now are starting to talk about, look, the war has to end. Zelensky showed up in the White House, and I wasn't happy with his situation. And I explained that on there. I know he showed up, and he was like, I need help, and yada, yada. And I didn't think he was overly thankful of the American people, is all I'm saying. I didn't think he showed up, and he was like, hey, we appreciate you guys. Holy shit, thank you. That's not what I believe. That he didn't come in here with great open arms and, hey, thank you so much. I didn't get that shit. Roger's in the building. We greatly appreciate you.
Make some noise!
Everyday Man's Media. What's going on, Everyday Media? How the hell are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. By the way, I said Everyday Man's Media. I don't know why the hell I said that. I meant to say Everyday Media. But hey, it could be Man's Media. It could be Women's Media. I'm just calling it like it is. Look, I greatly appreciate you for joining our show in the live stream right now. We greatly appreciate you. If you're joining us right now for the first time, smack the like button, subscribe. Right now, listen, we're getting closer to 100 people in the live stream. You know, we spin that wheel, give out some money. So if you're in the live stream right now, hold tight and smack that like button. You better do it because it's going to rise up. You're going to see some little advertisements will pop up on your screen. You can watch it or you can skip through it. I tell people every day that situation in the chat right now. One more time in the chat. Drop where you're based. We do this every day at least twice to let people know. Drop in the chat where you're based right now because all the new people coming into the building, they're going to subscribe and they're going to talk about it. Hey, Everyday Media, we love and appreciate you.
Make some noise!
Drop your states one more time in the chat from another country. Then drop that in there one more time. Why? Because you connect people. I do this every single day. Come into the damn live stream, drop where you're from. And if you're in your headphones right now and you can't type, that's okay. That's okay. I love that name too, Brittany. Everyday Media. What a cool freaking name. People come into the chat right now. Look, listen up. And if you can't watch because your eyes are bad, put your bifocals on. And if you can't see because you're working right now, then guess what? Put your headphones in, listen up. We're talking about it this morning. We got a lot going on. Brenda's in the building. We love and appreciate you in the damn live stream.
Make some noise!
Gotta throw that out there. And listen, I turned some of the soundboard off because this right here.
New subscriber.
Greatly appreciate you, Everyday Media, coming to the chat. A lot of people are subscribing. Thank you. Listen, Putin is in the position where if you had to see what he had to see after putting his men and women, his military people, into war against Ukraine, okay, you're seeing a lot of crazy shit. Those phone calls, not that he's making them, but these phone calls going back to those Russian troops. Again, we're not listen, Ukrainian troops have their own problems. Russian troops, okay, do you understand that Putin has to get on the phone or his people have to get on the phone and they got to call those parents and say, hey, by the way, you lost your child today because we sent him over here and he got blown up by a Ukrainian. And all those parents are going to go one of two things: pissed off because they're mad at Putin because he sent their kid over there, or pissed off at Ukraine because Ukraine killed their kid. Who's in the wrong there? In the chat, who's in the wrong? Russia, Ukraine. Drop it in the chat right now. If you're watching us live, drop it in the chat right now. It's important. It's important. It's important. Drop it in the chat right now. Russia or Ukraine? Who is wrong? I'm dropping it in the chat right now. Who is actually wrong in the live stream? I want to know how you guys feel about this. And everyday media, I agree. Like, the Russian troops at first are like, we're going to get our land back. We're fighting for our country. Now, look, we've been doing this. We've been doing this for a long time. We've been at war for you know how long they've been at war? Does anybody know how long they've been at war? Because it hasn't been 1 year. People are like, do you know how long the war has been going on? It's like just people dying, people coming in, people dying, people coming. It's not cool, right? That's the truth. The shit is off the chains. Off the chains, right? People come to the chat right now. Walter, how is that a bad question? Walter says it's a moronic. Hold on, let me read it. He said it's a moronic question. So it's a moronic question to ask who's in the wrong, Russia, Ukraine. That's a bad question. Some people see both sides. Some people believe that Russia's in the right. And the reason why I asked this question, and Walter, if you joined our show a long time ago, you would see I 100% support Ukraine in the situation. But I know after hearing both sides, some Russians talking about it, they feel so strongly about these people coming in and taking over their land. Now, killing people, obviously, I don't agree with. Going over there and hurting innocent people and children, all that, I don't agree with. But I'm starting to see there is a strong side here of opinions. I honestly stand with Ukraine because I just want the war to end, right? Now, how about this for a second? Zelensky opens up. Is this a strong war tactic for Zelensky to get out there and start talking about Putin's health, right? This could be a very good, strong war tactic for Zelensky just to say that in general. Why? Because he probably wants people to think, hey, look, your president is sick, right? And I just read it, and now he might be sick, or maybe he's not. And everyday media said it's a fair guys in the chat, girls in the chat. Is it a fair question, yes or no? Is this a fair question to ask about these both sides? Because we don't live over there, right? I believe it's a fair question to see what people think and how they're feeling about this, right? Now, in the live stream, we were just at 99. We got 101 people in the building right now.
Make some noise!
In the chat right now, everybody drop 100 in the chat right now. Put 100 in the chat because we got 100 people. And you know what that means? That means we're spinning that wheel today, giving out some money to some lucky people in the live stream. So make sure you drop 100 in the chat right now. Everybody put 100 in the chat because we're getting ready to spin that wheel, give out some money. Now, hold on a second. I'm taking a look at this for a minute. Is this a strong war tactic also? Because Zelensky now is like, hey, look, your president's dying, man. He's got Parkinson's disease. He's got cancer. He's got a lot going on. You know, he might not make it through this war. You guys better make some adjustments. You guys better think about what you're going to do and realign your military. But people from within, right, their country of Russia, obviously, are probably going to start thinking like, hey, what do we really want here? They got, there's relationships, right, where you have a mother and a father. A mother could be from Ukraine, a father could be from Russia, or vice versa, or cousins that are born in Russia or whatever. You have your own family is living in. These people are connected. You understand? It's like America going against Canada right now, and these conversations are a whole nother thing. But it's like America going in against Canada right now. You're connected, boots on the ground, walking across into that country. This is like. This isn't what people are thinking. Like, literally, if you're living in Canada, bombs are hitting, boom, boom, the whole time. It isn't like, the new modern day era of how, if we were to go against war against China or Russia, we got all kind of drones and crazy shit going on. These people are walking across with tanks, military tanks, and then they have drones on top of that, and then shooting guns and shit going for miles. And I saw this the other day, and I talked about this. Do you understand, if you're watching the war right now over there, they are shooting guns that are going across straight pieces of land, going for miles, picking people off. And I said this because they're literally in a bunker. Like, these people are in the bunker hiding, and it's like that sound of like people getting shot from, you don't hear anything, you don't see anything coming, and you just see people falling down because they're shooting shit from way across the lands. And this is the kind of shit that people aren't understanding. Like, literally, it's coming across miles and miles, and people are getting picked off. And it's like, for what? Right? Like literally, I'm thinking about this going, for what? Like, what? Literally, we got to the point, and we thought, I know everybody in the chat right now, you probably agree with me on this. Did we not think that a year ago, 2 years ago, we're like, holy shit, Russia's going to come in here, and it's going to be over. Like, Russia's going to walk into Ukraine, and the shit's going to end in days. Why? Because everybody believe. I mean, if you go back in time, we had the Cold War, Russia, America. People, the Cold War, it wasn't about a battle. It was a battle in your mind. It was a mental battle of how tough they are versus how tough we are. And it was like, we're in a war right now in our minds because we don't want you to do this, and we're not going to let you be more stronger than, like, more powerful than us, and whatever. But this shit is really happening, okay? People are losing their lives on a daily basis. Now, moving to this piece of the pie. Trump's vision of war. Can we get a Trump in the chat right now? People that voted for Trump, can we right now put Trump in the chat, please? If you voted for Trump, put Trump. If you did not, it's okay. I love and appreciate you. I'm just saying, if you voted for Trump, drop Trump in the chat right now, because we're about to talk about this man's vision of war and where he's going, where he's heading with this. Drop in the chat right now a message. If you voted for Trump, put Trump in the chat. If you didn't, it's okay. But we're here right now. Everyone's having a conversation. In the building right now, I take a look at the vision of war from a Trump's perspective, right? And this man steps in the office with a lot of problems already. And I will say this, a lot of presidents step in the office, and they got a lot of freaking problems too. It isn't just Trump steps in. Listen, I'm sure, you know, when Democrat steps in, there's problems they think that Trump didn't do. I'm not sitting here knocking it. I'm just saying the reality is Trump's vision of war is, look, let's get this shit together. And he stepped in the office, regardless if Putin's sick or not, regardless if Zelensky is like, hey, I want to end the war or not. Trump said, we're going to end this war. And he said he's going to get that done. Did he say he was going to do it right away? Yes, he did. Did it happen right away? No. It didn't happen right away. But his ass is on it. And guess what? If Kamala Harris had won the damn election, I can tell you right now, this war would go on for eternity. And then the war would end up over here, and the war would end up taking over. I'm telling you right now, because the Democratic, and again, I'm not hating on Republicans and Democrats. I'm just telling it like it is on this damn platform. If you don't like it, look, I'm not even going to apologize. I'm going to tell you this. If you don't like it, there's another live stream for you. I'm just telling you right now. I'm telling you like it is. I'm not bullshitting you and coming up with dumbass conversations that people talk about. I'm coming here to tell you the truth. Donald Trump wants the war to end, and he wants America to be strong. He wants people to make money. He wants people to flourish. He wants shit to happen. He's trying to give out money to people that are making less than this, getting rid of taxes. He's doing his best to make it happen. People coming into the live stream right now, this is the real situation. Okay, whether Putin is sick or not, Trump wants to step up in the building right now. By the way, we got 130 people in the live stream. Shout out to all you people coming to the chat. If it's your first time, let us know first time. We're going to welcome you with open arms, and we're getting ready to spin the wheel. We already have a lucky person that's going to get selected to spin the wheel. And if we get to 200, we spin it twice and give out money. That's our goal every freaking day in the live stream. And if you have a friend, tell a friend. Tell a friend to join our show on a daily basis. We're live Monday through Friday, every freaking day at 10 a.m. Now, back to the conversation at hand. We're talking about Putin. Is he sick? What's going on? Parkinson's disease, cancer. Zelensky makes this announcement. But Donald Trump now is making these phone calls. And Trump gets on the phone with Putin and tells him the situation. Listen, your country's not going to get any better. You're going to keep losing people. At the end of the day, your whole situation over there is going to get worse because people are starting to look at Russia like, come on, man, war's got to end. You killed a lot of people. At the end of the day, shit's fucking horrible right now. And then Zelensky shows up in the office. And I told you, Zelensky was like, you know what? I'm feeling pretty confident about this war. I want to win this war. Not sign a peace agreement. And I understand he didn't want to sign a peace agreement and give out land. He didn't want to sign a peace agreement and give out land. So I'll be clear about that. I do think Zelensky should sign the damn agreement and get it done so these people can get back to their country and the rebuilding, the rebirth of what they're doing, these innocent people that are dying. You know, I really believe that Trump, his vision of war is like, listen, you lost. It's time to sign a peace agreement. You both lost in a situation. Nobody's really winning right now over there, right? So if Trump can get them to stop the war, right, and start getting business flowing again and people flowing again, that's a win for everybody in the world. That's number one. right? And that was not going to happen under Kamala Harris. So we agree with that in the chat right now. Put a Y in the chat if you agree. If Kamala Harris, Kamala, got to say it both, people get mad. If Kamala Harris or Kamala would have won this damn election, right, this war would go on forever, right? Put a Y in the chat if you agree with me right now. If she would have won the election, then this war would be going on for the next 100 years because she wasn't going to stop shit. The reason why they want the war in the first place is because Joe Biden was in office. That's my opinion now. If Trump was in office, I don't believe Russia would have attacked Ukraine because Trump would have been like, well, we're ending that shit right now. It wouldn't have been like a measly, let me send you, money and we just go. And by the way, it wasn't measly money. It was just a measly tactic. The money, they sent billions of dollars to Ukraine. Billions of dollars to Ukraine. And not just America, everyone. But people looked at America like, what are you guys going to do? Here, I'm going to show you. And by the way, I love Europe, beautiful place. But this is what Europe did. Europe looked at America like this. What are you going to do? Like this is the, okay, I'm looking at you straight. I'm going to show you, this is the vision of Europe. And again, I love Europe. I'm saying it clear. I love Europe. Been to London, been to all these countries over there. It's beautiful, beautiful places, right? But they're looking over, okay, by the way, we got people in the chat right now from all over the world. People looking over at America like, what are you guys going to do about it? Because we need your help, right? Like that's the real question. What are you going to do about it? And so now that America's involved and billions of dollars are sent over there, Ukraine has been on their feet because of all the help, weapons, tanks, airstrikes, military men, whatever, okay? Helping them fight this war. Now that they feel confident, right? Now they feel confident, Zelensky's like, I'm going to win this war. Instead of trying to end the war, he's focused on winning the war. And that does not do good things for people like Putin. It's like, it puts you in that position where Putin's going to be like, ego to ego, like, I'm going to win, you're not going to do shit kind of thing. And I don't trust either of them, to be completely honest. I don't trust either of these countries. I mean, when I say countries, I'm just saying the way that they operate, not the people. There's some beautiful people in both places. I'm saying I don't trust the way they're operating in this war tactic situation. It's just, shit is not looking good. It's not working out for me. I don't like how it's looking. Now, let's move on to the other piece of the pie I want to talk about. Donald Trump, okay, America focused. And why that is so important is this. He's supporting our military, right? He's supporting our military. He wants them to build. This picture I show all the time. What a great photo. And this is what every president should be talking about. These people that save our damn lives on a daily basis. And why did I say that? They save our lives on a daily basis because without them, we can't do what we do. So they're literally saving our lives on a daily basis. You understand? I'm not talking about a war. I'm saying they are constantly in place to make sure they cannot fuck with us in our country. Do you understand what I'm saying? And by the way, can we get a USA in the chat? I greatly appreciate all the beautiful people in the building. And we have people from Australia in here today. We have people in here from Europe today. We got people in here from all over the world. But because we're based in the US, I'm just saying, I love and appreciate all you guys outside the country. But I'm just saying, if you're in the US right now, drop a USA in the chat. If you're in the Mason mob, drop a flag in the chat right now. I greatly appreciate that. Drop it in there right now. Our moderators, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you. Justice, how you feeling? Victoria, how you feeling? I'm going to say your names right now if you drop USA in the chat. And listen, if you're from another country and you put USA in the chat, then I'm going to show you love anyway. I don't give a damn. Put USA in the chat. Diane Mang, we appreciate you. Pitbull, Mom in the building. You know what time it is. By the way, RB, how you feeling? We greatly appreciate you joining our show on a daily basis.
Make some noise!
We're 150 people. We're 150 people. Got to get to 200 people this morning. Roger, how the hell you feeling? Says, I agree, Britt. Just think how many millions have been spent in the last 30 years in the wars. Everyone can be millionaires. I didn't think about that. That is so true. The millions and billions of dollars that they spent on war. We could all be sitting on we could all be sitting on our own yacht right now. You guys could all be on your yacht right now watching the Brandon Mason Show, laughing and just saying cheers and sitting back and doing what?
Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day.
People coming in here are like, holy shit, did he just play to smoke weed every day? Yeah, I did. It's okay. We're edgy on the platform. We are different. We're unique in a different way because I just call it like it is. I don't get on here. By the way, we got massive sponsor deals coming in and people are like, man, why didn't you take that? Because you'd have millions of people watching. Because I'm doing the right thing. People building the Brandon Mason Show. You guys are all part of that. Audie Boo, how you feeling? I appreciate you coming to the chat. I see USA Pops is in here with the flag waving. Appreciate that. Everyone coming to the building. Justice said RIP. Rip Nate Dogg. You know what time it is. People coming to the chat. So if you just joined us, Parkinson's, cancer, that situation that they're talking about Putin. Now, when I said America focused and I said Trump and I showed the military people, right? I showed this. Do you realize that the focus point now is also this? Now, I'm in this business, so I know very clearly. Our country will not be able to survive properly if these ships stop moving. I'm going to tell you why. If these ships stop moving across the borders and across the country and all through, you won't have all the shit that you have in your house. Because you know why? For the last XYZ years, America has been falling behind on building and conquering and doing their own shit here and building their own supplies here. That is why Trump is America focused. If you're watching this live right now, I want you to hear me. I want you to understand and smack that like button right now. People, if you're watching the live stream right now, I'll give you another chance right now to make some money. We have in the live stream right now 16 likes. We got 150 people in the damn live stream. We got 16 likes. What the hell is going on? Everybody watching it live right now, double tap your screen. If you're watching it on your phone, mobile device, double tap your screen, hit the like button. If you're on your computer, down at the bottom, hit your thumbs up button. And listen, if we get to 35 likes in the next minute, I'll give a lucky person $100 in the chat right now. So we got 16. Everybody double tap your screen. We got to let YouTube know what we're talking about here. I'm going to break this down. I want you guys to understand something. Okay? As we're breaking down the, is Putin sick or not, I'm also going into this piece of the pie, why Trump is America focused and why this shit is so important with the military and these ships. If we don't start building here in this country, okay, these ships, most of them are coming from China and all that and coming across, into our country. We're dropping all these containers off. That's why we have an influx of containers here. I'm in this business, so I know this shit to be true, okay? I know this shit to be true. So these ships, if they stop moving, okay, stop moving, stop coming here, we're in trouble. Because all of our shit, even technology, and all these things that are built in other countries, we're screwed. So Donald Trump goes, no, we're America focused. We're going to build shit here. Okay, we're going to build shit here. And so when everyone's sitting back and getting upset at first and being like, whoa, why is Trump doing this or why is Trump doing that? Because he's trying to make sure that we start building here in the U.S. You guys understand what I'm saying? Drop a Y in the chat right now or put Trump in the chat if you know what I'm talking about. Because people are like, well, bread is still high. Eggs are still high. Yeah, no shit. Everything's going to be high for a minute, okay? Things are going to be high for a minute because he's got to make sure that we start buying from our own country. Because if they shut the shit down, if China goes, you know what? We're not doing shit. We're not dealing with you. Or say Putin goes, we're not dealing with you. Or whatever the case may be, or whatever the hell's going on. Everything's got to be locked down in this country for the most part, right? And so even Mexico, if they don't get their act together, as we're getting rid of some of these immigrants, right? Illegal immigrants, by the way, illegal immigrants, people that are going to start going back or whatever. If they don't have agreements in what we're doing, we have to be able to build in this country. Do you get what I'm saying right now? We need to build in this country, cars in this country, right? Have food in this country. All the electronics and shit that's going on, all the things you buy from China needs to be built in this country. Do you get what I'm saying right now? And that is why the opinion of Trump, what he's looking at is America focused for a lot of reasons. And during that America focused, he wants to protect us with all these beautiful people that we have supporting our country. So his vision of war is a lot different because it's putting America first. And that's why this MAGA thing, make America great again, all the Democrats that pop in, they go, oh, well, you know what? By the way, Trump, they're calling him a racist and this and that because of the MAGA. The MAGA is make America great again. That's what it is. It's not a black or white thing. I mean, you might think Trump's racist, and maybe he is. And maybe Joe Biden is, and maybe Hillary Clinton is, and maybe your neighbor is. That's not the point of the show, and that's not the argument. The argument is what he's doing for the country. If you think Joe Biden is just in love with black people, you lost your mind. Like, seriously. The people that come into the chat that are like, well, they'll say Trump's a racist or this person's a racist. Do you think Hillary Clinton is just in love with black people? I mean, she's in love with black people when it gets to the election time, right? Everybody's in love. All the Democrats, and look, I'm telling you the truth. This is me being honest with you people. This isn't me coming on here and choosing a side or a white or black. This is me being honest. The Democrats, and I hate to say Democrats because everyone that's a Democrat that votes out there, I'm not talking about you individually. I'm talking about the way that they run their campaign, okay? D. Carmen in the building, appreciate you. All the new people, by the way. Mahad, how you doing? Appreciate you. In the chat, let me show you some love.
Make some noise!
Love and appreciate you. Everybody smack the like button right now. We got 27 likes. Run this shit up to the moon, people. We need to get 40 likes on this. Everybody, if you watch on your mobile phone right now like this, double tap your screen. Boop, boop, hit that like button right now. Get more people in the damn live stream right now. Let's see that shit shoot up to 40. There's 160 people in here. All you gotta do is hit the damn like button. We're running this shit up. If you're on your computer, hit the like button at the bottom with the thumbs up. But if you're on your phone, boop, boop, double tap your screen. A lot of people don't know how to do that, so I gotta tell you. 180 people in the building. We're already spinning the wheel, giving out some money this morning. We need to get to 200 so we can give out a lot more money. There's some beautiful people hanging out in here because you guys are hanging out with me. And listen, if you already liked it, don't hit it again and take it away because you're gonna kill the momentum. People in the chat, Trisha, good morning to you. We greatly appreciate and love you for joining us on our show. Another Mason Mobber in the building.
Make some noise!
Everybody drop a T in the chat for Trisha coming into the building. We love and appreciate it. If you're first time watching, let us know in the chat right now. Say it's first time so we can show you some love. Download J Plump. I will do that right now. I greatly appreciate that. Everyone that's in the building right now, I'll love and appreciate you. So let's get back to the conversation here for a moment. Now, I just told you, people that asked about it, we were talking about Putin, the sickness. I read it on here. I'll read it again. People that came in here didn't hear it. I'll read it again with Putin's health situation. Let me X this out. I got all these computer screens in front of me. Here we go. Is Putin suffering from a deadly disease? Zelensky says he will die soon. Here's the truth. I'll read it real quick. People that have heard this before, I'm going to read it one more time. Speculation regarding Vladimir Putin's health has reached new levels. I got to read this again because what happens is people come in and out and they didn't hear it. So just pay attention, people. Speculation regarding Vladimir Putin's health has reached new levels after Ukrainian President Zelensky made the bold statement that Russian President Putin will die soon. News reports indicate that Putin is struggling with serious health issues such as cancer and Parkinson's. Why they're saying that is the evidence comes in by shaking limbs and puffy features. But the Kremlin persists in denying everything, right? And it says, here's the other piece you guys didn't hear. Does Putin have a serious illness? This is the other piece of the pie here. It says, concerns about Putin's health have been raised by a series of strange public appearances and intelligence leaks, including whispered diagnosis of Parkinson's and cancer, as well as reports of bloated features and trembling jelly legism, as quoted in report by Daily Mail. Okay, do you hear what I'm saying right now? It says on here that the concern came in from the intelligence leaks, including whispered diagnosis of Parkinson's and cancer, as well as reports of bloated features and trembling and jelly legism. I don't know what the hell just happened there. We lost signal for a second. We're back in action. You guys with me right now, put a Y in the chat. If you guys can see everything fine, put a Y in the chat now. Let me know you guys can see everything just fine. I believe we can. Now, here's what we're saying in the building right now. Because of that, people are like, is this a strong war tactic with Zelensky? Is he using this to be like, hey, your president's sick. You better figure your life out over there. You guys better turn against him. You better drop him down like they did Joe Biden. And you guys know here in America how the Democrats just dropped Joe Biden, right? They said, well, Trump just crushed you in your whole situation, right? You guys saw that when they got up on stage out there. Did anybody see that in the chat? Put a Y. Did you guys see that? I'm just saying. By the way, Zelensky does too. Chrome, I agree with you, Chrome. I agree, Chrome.
Make some noise!
People coming to the chat right now. Is it a strong war tactic, though? Right? Like, they dropped Biden off like a bad habit. They might drop Putin off like a bad habit because, hey, shit's not going so good over there is all I'm saying. Right? And then at the end of the day, how does this affect our country? How does this affect the world? Right? Like, people that are actually sitting at home right now, the war is affecting us in many ways. Our tax money is going to Ukraine. A lot of our money is, we have our own problems. People, we have our own problems, right? in this country. We don't need their we have our own problems over here. We got racial problems. We got economy problems. We got a lot of shit going on that we have problems for, right? So that's all I'm saying. If you're in the chat right now, dropping it, people coming in here, love Trump, hate Trump. If you love Trump right now, drop Trump in the chat right now. If you love Trump, drop Trump in the chat right now. If you don't like Trump, then put no in the chat, people. Let's get the wave going. I want to see what the wave looks like. If you love Trump, put it in the chat. This is important for our country to see what we're facing right now in the live stream. And I'm not telling you what to put. You put in the chat Trump or put no. Let's see the wave going right there. We can even get the little USA and the flags waving too if we got to. People coming to the chat right now. Most people, I think, in here love Trump. Most people. I'm looking at it right now. And I'm not, listen, by the way, I share this channel and I share this with all different platforms. New York Today. I have a New York Today whole situation on Instagram, Facebook. By the way, we posted something yesterday on Facebook. I posted a video of kids getting into an argument and like pushing and shoving a basketball game. And then the parents getting on the court and taking over. And I said, holy shit, those are some good parents, right? And then a lot of people had a problem with that. And if you go take a look at my Instagram or look at my Facebook, you'll see Facebook, it got over 2 point some million views because people are arguing who's wrong in the situation, right? So when it comes to children, when it comes to race, when it comes to the economy, we got our own problems over here. Safety, our borders, we got our own problems over here. So when it comes to the country and these two, people fighting Ukraine and Russia, we want this war to end, right? Like that's the whole point of the situation. We want the war to end. That's the whole point. So now that you see, I got a picture here, Putin, if he's sick or not, will this change the war? Will this change the war? In the chat, will this change the war, people? Because if he's not there, do you think they're going to hire from within and they're going to step up and go, I'm going to do what Putin was doing because I'm going to just ride that wave and I'm going to follow what he was building because in his footsteps and his light because he was doing all the right things. Do you think like that's going to happen? Or do you think the new era, the new generation, the new breath of fresh air, the new, person that takes over, are they going to look at it and go, look, our world, first they're going to go, our country's fucked up. Then they're going to go, our continent's screwed up. Our relationships are screwed up. And then they're going to go, our world is screwed up. Why? Because people got to come together, right? Like realistically, that's the whole situation. And we're getting ready to spin the wheel right now. Everybody right now, smack the like button. Aaron came in the building. I appreciate you. Is it Aaron or Aaron or Aaron? I'm going to say your name different ways so I know. This is a sports entertainment platform. We cover everything today. We're down to a major topic. Is Putin sick? That's why we're talking about this morning, because it can be a big deal. If you're watching it live right now, I'm getting ready to spin the wheel and give out some money. So make sure everybody on your mobile phone, like I'm doing, I'm watching it like you on my mobile phone. Make sure you double tap your screen. If you're watching it live, boop, boop, double tap your screen, right? Or you hit the 3 dots and hit that like button right now. I'm getting ready to spin the wheel for a lucky person. And everybody in the chat right now, put Trump or put Ukraine or put Russia or pick me, put whatever you want. It's going to pick a lucky person in the chat right now to spin the wheel. And I'm also going to gift a membership to a lucky person that is watching right now on the show. You get a lucky membership to the thing. And by the way, we hit sponsor deals. You get paid for big time deals when we do. So I'm dropping it into the chat right now. Bang, I just dropped it into the live stream. A lucky person right now should have just got awarded. Let me see who just got picked. It is a giveaway. Money was gifted a membership by the Brandon Mason Show. We greatly appreciate that. Money's been in the building a lot. We greatly appreciate coming to the chat, hanging out with us. And I'm getting ready to spin the wheel right now with a lucky person. I'm looking right now. It is spinning on my screen to pick a lucky person. If you comment in the chat, it's going to pick you right now. If you comment in the chat, it's going to pick you right now. Here we go. It's slowing down. You must hit the like button. You must be subscribed to the show. A lucky person is going to get picked right now to spin the wheel. You could be in the Mason mob. Maybe you're not in the Mason mob, but you can get selected. Here we go. A lucky person is going to get picked right now. Put your favorite emoji. It's slowing down. Here we go. We got a winner. I'm going to announce it in the chat right now. Hopefully, we have 200. We'll spin it twice. Here we go. I'm going to drop the name in the chat right now. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. I'm going to put it in the live message here so people can see who won. Winner. Congratulations. There we go. I'm going to put the wheel over here as well so you can see who's going to be spinning the wheel right now in the chat. Bang. We're good to go right now. Corey Manning, winner of today's show so far to spin the wheel. Here we go. If you're ready to go, let's see. Brittany's in here to help us. Go ahead, Brittany. Good spinning now. Here we go. Brittany's going to spin it. We'll see what happens right now. We're spinning the wheel right now. Corey, let's get this money. I can't guarantee anything, Corey. I can't guarantee anything. I do my best. Actually, Brittany spun it this time. Everybody in the chat, make sure you smack that like button if you did not already. Here we go. We're slowing down. We're slowing down. I hope you win something. I can't guarantee it. Pass. All right. So, Corey, hey, look, not for nothing. You got to pass to someone else. Everybody in the chat say, pick me. You hit pass, Corey. You hit pass, Corey. So you got to pass to somebody else. Everybody in the chat say, pick me. Corey's going to pick a lucky person. Give him about 30 seconds, Corey. Let him start leaving you comments. Show Corey why he should pick you. Put Trump in the chat. Put Ukraine. Put Russia. Put whatever you want. It's part of the show. So Corey can actually pick you right now to be the person to spin next to give out some money. Our goal is for someone to win. We have on here, if you look at it, we got red X's on here, though. 4 of them. You got to be, I'm scared of those. We got 10s, we got 20s, we got 25s. We got free passes. We got 100s on here. We got people on here being able to make some money. Here we go. Corey, who are you going to pick? Pick a lucky person and drop their name in the chat right now. Everybody in the chat, let them know what we're talking about in the building. Why should Corey pick you? We all need to get that money, right? So here we go. I see Mahad out here. I see RB. I see Nathan, Bruce, Love, Shoves. I see you in here. Trisha's in the building. Let me see who he's going to pick right now. Corey, drop it in the chat. Mahad, how are you doing? Hey, everyone said I'm a first-time viewer. You should pick me. Rihanna said I'm broke. All right, Corey's picking right now. I see the message. Said I pick. Who are you picking? Drop it in the chat. Hurry up. Trisha. All right, Trisha's in the building. All right. So look, Trisha, lucky day came into the chat. Let's go. Spin it, Brittany. Trisha got it right now. Let's go. Drop it in the chat. Here we go. We're spinning again. We're spinning again, people. My goal is to spin the wheel every freaking show if we can and give out some money. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I can't guarantee anything. I hope that it lands on $1. I'm going to change some of the stuff on the wheel, too. I might take away 1 red X. 25. All right, here we go. Trisha got 25 in the building. Let's go.
Make some noise!
Look, you coming to the show. We spin the wheel. I'm going to change it up a lot, by the way. Here's what I started thinking, people. I started thinking, you tell me if I should. Trisha, by the way, we appreciate you for joining our show. You won today so far. Listen, if you're joining our show right now, look, I will give a lucky person $100 right now. We got 40 likes on the platform. We got 40 likes right now. If we get right now, there's 100 people in the building, so it's easy to do. If we can get to 60 likes, if you already hit the like button, don't do it again because you're going to take it away. If you did not hit the like button yet, there's 100 people in here. If we get to 60 likes in the next minute, I will give a lucky person in the chat $100 right now. I'm trying to give you guys some money, and you guys are all in here. All you got to do is go like this with your mobile device, people. Like this. Boop, boop. Double tap your screen. Boop, boop. Like that. That's all you got to do. And hit the like button or hit the 3 dots. I believe you can do it as well. And I'll be honest, it's a little confusing for some people when I'm not in the horizontal format because you don't see that big ass like thing at the bottom if you're not on your computer. But right now, I'm trying to give out some money. People in the chat right now. And yes, Nathan, I'm going to check it. Tracy had the same situation. If you're in the Mason Mob, if you paid, it's only $1 a month. You join the Mason Mob. By the way, we have 3 different opportunities in the mob. 1, you call in, you get the membership, you get verified on our show. Bruce, we got to get you in the Mason Mob, Bruce. We got to get you in the Mason Mob, Bruce. We got to get you in here right now. Winner meal said farming using patent pending greenhouse design. Read some of these messages here. Mahad, we got to get you in the Mason Mob. People coming to the chat. Love and appreciate you guys. Corey, we got to get you in the Mason Mob. People coming. Rihanna, we got to get you in the Mason Mob. Love shows, we got to get you in the Mason Mob. People, we got to get you to join the show. Donald J, how you feeling? He says, make me want to watch. Oh my God, this is definitely not CNN. Coming to the chat, you know this is not a CNN. People calling, listen, we're going to start getting the people to call in. Yeah, Bruce, we got to get you to join. There's the link right there. Pimple Mama just dropped it for you. Or on your screen at the bottom, you could join. It's $1 a month. If you don't have the $1, send me a message on Instagram. We'll send you the $1. This is for us to come together and build a strong community. And this show is going to go new levels. When you see the guests coming on, you're going to enjoy it. We had some bare knuckle fighters coming on, some UFC guys that are coming on first, and they were all banged up and stitched up. One of them wanted to come on the show. He kind of was stitched up on his face, and he was like, I'm not come on yet. And I said, come on, stitched up. That's what makes it look great. I'm just saying. Dominic McFeely's in the building. We greatly appreciate you. On mobile, the link, you got to use the link then on mobile. If you're on your phone, Pimple Mama dropped it in there. You can see, become a member. You could join Instagram, TikTok. She drops them all in there so you can see everything. I love Pimple Mama for doing that. You guys can see everything in there. The link's in the chat so you guys can join us. And by the way, if you're watching us live right now, we're going to end today's show a little early. We're live every day, 10 to 11. I'm ending today's show a little bit early. Here's why. I have some big meetings to take care of in downtown. You guys will see all the updated situations that are happening. There's some awesome opportunities for our show. You guys are going to be a part of that, especially people in the Mesa mob. You are a massive part of that. Joining the show right now, and you will have the opportunity as we sign our massive deals with sponsors, is going to take care of you. We have awesome opportunities that will be coming back to your way, sent to your house. By the way, Pimple Mama, did you get your Starbucks card? Make sure you got your Starbucks card. Tracy, I think you got yours. We give out Starbucks gift cards. We finally got the system worked out where they sent automatically to your house. We're giving out pizzas. We're giving out pizzas for, obviously, let me close those polls. Yeah, if you didn't click on the polls, I apologize. We're giving out pizzas now, too, for those people that are coming to the chat during the games. Okay, listen, people. We are going to be live for the NBA playoff games right here on the platform. That's what I'm saying. We're going to be live right here on the platform for NBA playoff games, starting with the Lakers game. So make sure you jump on live, go on YouTube. We're going to be on this platform, hanging out in a horizontal format. It won't be vertical, it'll be a horizontal screen wide. And you're going to be able to see us hanging out, listen to the game, bullshitting, having some drinks. By the way, I take shots on the show. So don't listen. It gets crazy. I take shots on the show. We get thousands of people on the live stream. So get ready for that.
Make some noise!
Going to be a lot of opportunities that are going to be swinging around. So I greatly appreciate you guys joining our show on a daily basis. If it's your first time in here, I'm going to show you some love. I'm going to send somebody in here who's a first-time person a lucky gift. And listen to this. Listen to this. Don't get your feelings hurt when you come in here. We talk about everything, right? And if Trump was doing some dumb shit, like say Trump was saying, hey, we're going to fund people to be transgenders in prison, like I would come on here and be like, bro, it's stupid. Like I call it like it is on the show. I greatly appreciate you. Make sure you subscribe. What's going on? I appreciate it. Tracy, I appreciate the thank you. How the hell is everybody doing in here in the building? If I didn't say your name yet, I'm sorry. I'm just going through looking at my screen. And listen, I just want to tell you how much I appreciate you as I get ready to get off the screen today. You guys make this great. You guys make this wonderful. You guys are the reason why I do what I do here on the live stream. This is more than fun. You guys are how great this is from the other side of things you guys are watching. It makes it great because we're building a very, very, very strong community. A lot of people coming here on a daily basis. We need you guys here early, though. Come in the chat at 9:55. Don't come at 10. The show starts at 10. Come at 9:55 so I can talk to you guys. And by the way, if you guys come on here early at 9:55, we're going to get thousands of people in the live stream. That's all I'm saying. By the way, RB said the Final Four would be good too. Yeah, it might be a good idea to jump and do the Final Four. I had to think about that because we do the NBA playoffs and then we'll be doing the NFL playoffs this year. You're right. I might be able to do that. I'll take a look at the RB. I appreciate that. And Nathan, tonight I might be on Madden. If I'm on Madden, you're going to see that pop up on your screen around 6 o'clock. It'll go live and say, hey, look, Brandon's going to be live tonight. I start at 9, but it'll just tell you in advance. I'll be playing live with my Xbox online, beating people's ass in the game. That's what I do. And by the way, remember this. I have another studio setup platform. I'm going to be going live at random times talking about instant reactions. If something happens, if a big trade happens, bang, 15-minute live session. If something happens big in the media, bang. If it's political, bang. I have it set up where I can just go live right away and get right to the point of an instant reaction. It might only be 5 minutes or 10 minutes live, so make sure you have your notifications on. I will see you guys tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. I hope all of you guys have a blessed day. It's Monday. Get back to the action. I hope I gave you guys a little bit of morning fun and entertainment, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. All of you in the building right now in attendance, I love and appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys are here tomorrow morning. Don't come at freaking 10. Come at 9:55 in the morning so I can talk with you guys right here. Love and appreciate all you people in the building. Trisha, send me a direct message on Instagram. I'm going to send you that right after the show. Anybody that wins here, we send it right to you right after the show. Greatly appreciate you. The money goes right to your PayPal account. You must have a PayPal account. I send you those funds right away. And if you're on Instagram, join Instagram, Brandon Mason Show. In the freaking Instagram profile, it says Mason Mob. You can join that for free. The Instagram version is free. You jump in there and we're communicating all day. All right? And last thing before I go, and Nathan, I see your message. I'll send you a message. Everyone watching the show right now, if you go on YouTube, right? And you're looking at my actual page, click on shorts. You got, obviously, videos. I do all live streams. So the videos, I'm going to start uploading into video section. But I go on live streams, go to live. I'm on there. But there's a version called shorts. That's the vision that you see on all the social media platforms. Watch those shorts. They are funny as hell. They're entertaining. You guys will enjoy them. All love to you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow morning, okay, at 10 a.m. All love to you guys.